How are you today?
Doing great. You?
Very well, very well. Please sit down. Thank you very much to everyone who is here. Thank you so very much for coming to listening to this panel. Another year of talking about Angola and all the amazing stuff that's happening there. It's really a pleasure to meet you here again. Last year we sat in this very town hall, and what has changed 1 year on?
I knew you were going to put me on the spot again.
That's my job.
Good afternoon now to everybody. So it's been a very exciting year for us at NPG. Last year we were here. We were on the having a lot of discussions with the investors to attract. How is it that we could attract more investment and progress the development of the full potential of the resources that we have available. Since last year, we were here. We have awarded more than 20 blocks just in 1 year alone, and that is amounting to now more than 50 blocks. Our plan was to get to 50. Now we see we have a potential to be as close as to 60 blocks by the end of this year.
Is that off of the back of a licensing round?
Well, both licensing round that we had done in 2023, continuing on, but also from direct negotiation standpoint. We do believe we have a range of opportunities for all kind of investors, both onshore, shallow water, and also deep water activities. As I was saying, more than 20 concessions new awarded in the last year alone. Additionally, we also started some projects in terms of gas and oil. We have a project in Cabinda that started producing gas, close to about 600 million of cubic feet of gas that is now delivering additional gas to LNG. And on the gas front as well, a lot of progress on our first non-associated gas project is scheduled to deliver gas by the end of this year, early next year as well. And we also had new oil projects started. Agogo just started in July, Begonia. So that is going to bring another 200 and plus thousand barrels of oil per day. Clove. So a lot happening in terms of bringing those resources from the ground up and contribute to in our fact to mitigate the decline of production.
Yeah, I hear you. Angola is a quintessential oil province. But it seems to me that there is some kind of a pivot to also make gas as interesting as oil exploration in Angola. What do you have on offer for those who might be looking to be able to take gas to the next level in Angola?
Yeah, we do believe we have a high potential of gas. If you go back 7 years ago, before 2018, we didn't have a framework, legal framework to monetize gas. So there was, as part of the reforms that we implemented, is the gas law as well.
Right.
Now the investors have the ability to explore, develop, and monetize gas. And as I mentioned, this is going to be our first non-associated gas project that is going to start delivering gas very soon. But we do believe we have more than 38 TCF of gas potential in the country. We have a gas team that we put in place that a lot of studies are ongoing to firm up and evaluate that potential. But the other, on the gas front, what we are also doing is on associated gas.
Yeah.
There is a lot of potential of associated gas in the current producing oil blocks. So we are also looking at that and understanding how is it that we're going to incentivize the operators to develop and produce that gas, and so that that gas becomes also part of the gas matrix to supply gas LNG. And if we look at the discovery that we had earlier this year in one of the wells up in the north, Gajajera well, a lot of potential there. If you look at the project of gas that we started producing in Cabinda, and then this potential coming from the new gas consortium and the associated gas, we believe we're going to have a lot of gas to keep the plant of LNG filled and at its capacity, and also have additional gas to be explored and also to diversify to other industries as well. So from the investment community here, a lot of guys, we do have blocks that we have available to have discussions and negotiations as well.
Let me move to the Kwanzaa Basin. I know that there has been a big push to be able to ensure that we can get some exploration back in that onshore basin.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit of a sense about how that is going?
Well, exploration has been a challenging area, not only for us but worldwide. This morning we were talking a little bit about how is it that we have more exploration activities, and we have acted in the front of bringing additional reforms to incentivize exploration. We did that in 2018 by allowing the investment community to do additional exploration activities in producing fields. That wasn't not enough for us. And very recently, in the incremental production, we also brought that incentive for exploration activities as well. Not only from an offshore standpoint, but onshore. As you know, onshore was kind of stalled because during the Civil War. So we started going back to the onshore activities in 2020 with licensing rounds. If my memory doesn't fail me, right now we do have about 70 new blocks onshore that have been awarded. We are working with the investment communities for them to continue to progress exploration activities in those fields and blocks. There are a couple of operators that are either drill wells or are working towards having the plans to drill the wells next year. So we are very excited, but we do understand it is very difficult to attract investment for exploration. So that's why we're trying to work with the investment community to find solutions there.
I mean, you're talking about a whole bunch of new blocks. How much data is there available, if at all we're talking to investors here, with respect to understanding the potential of that particular basin?
Yeah, as you know, we have four basins in Angola. We have Congo Basin, which is the most prolific in Africa.
Correct.
And then you have Kwanzaa Basin, where there's a lot of data that had been acquired and processed over the years. We are scheduled to have our first production in Kwanzaa Basin offshore in 2027 with Block 20 that we finalized the deal a couple of years ago. So, and project is Camino. The infrastructure are being built. So the plan is to have that production in late 2027, early 2028. And then if you go down south, you have Benguela Basin and also Nami Basin. So we are very much focused on finding solutions, and we have struck celebrated deals with some companies already. They are progressing with the activities, but in this event in the last couple of years, we have also managed to have good dialogues and are progressing towards making deals that I believe within the next couple of months we're going to have a few other blocks being awarded between the southern part of the basins as well. But just to go back on the comment that you made on the data front, this morning we met with one of our bigger partners that do multi-client deals on data acquisition and processing. So there are a lot of good ideas for us to continue to improve. The last couple of years, a year and a half too, we have also had to come up with solution on how is it that we make the data available quicker
Correct.
and also cheaper.
Yes.
Okay, because that's now a challenge that we have because there's pressure around the world to have access to data, eliminate that risk, and we have been able to with discussion with Shell. You know, Shell is back in country after discussions over the last couple of years.
Oh, wow.
So we found a solution between our partners and Shell to make the data available so that they could make a decision, and they are now starting to invest in more than 6 blocks
Well, that's
in Angola. So
I hear you. Congratulations on getting Shell to come back to Angola. But what do you look for in an IOC or an explorer, a small or a mid-sized explorer who's interested in Angola? What's the profile you're looking for?
well, let me start by saying that we do believe we have opportunities for all companies in Angola. Okay, small, mid, and large-size companies. Obviously, as you getting into the oil business, you need to understand that it's capital intensive and you need technology. You also need to have the technical competencies, especially if you're going to execute and be an operator. So those are the baseline. But when we sit down with investors, uh, we are um, uh, we expect that is the baseline, but the discussion is about what is it that they need from us, not what we want from them.
Correct.
Okay, because our focus is on making sure that they have what they need so that they can invest, recover the investment as quickly as possible, and also have a favorable return on investment. Because depending on the risk profile of the opportunities, frontier basins, for instance, a lot more risk. So we need to manage all those variables to make sure that we are able to be the place of choice for those investors. And I think over the last few years, we have done a lot. We are now, if you go back to 2017, you would have seen that we had a downward peak in terms of investment and production all the way to 2020. And then with the reforms and initiatives we've been implementing, we started recovering in 2022 slowly, and we are now in a stage that for the next 5 years, more than $70 billion will be invested in the oil and gas industry in Angola. So we are not satisfied yet. That's why we
70
continue to
billion.
have dialogue with investors to find and understand what we need to do more for them to continue to invest.
Certainly, there's a lot more that can be done. I'm afraid we're over time, but very interesting conversations. Good luck to you with Angola attracting even more than the $70 billion that you expect to receive in the next 5 years.
Thank you.
And I hope when you are here next year, we will be announcing some of the deals that have been done. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about the future. So next time we're here, we'll bring some more news.
Okay,
right.
not a problem.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.